I never imagined the two people I trusted most in this world would be the ones to betray me. Marcus, my boyfriend of 4 years, and Zoe, my best friend since childhood. They were my world, my love, and my anchor. I wanted nothing more than for them to get along, to build the family I always dreamed of. But looking back now, I see the signs were always there. I just refused to see them. At first, Zoe would make little comments about Marcus, how he wasn't funny or how he wasn't right for me. I brushed it off as overprotectiveness. That's just Zoe, I told myself. She's always been blunt. But then came the subtler things. She'd ask about his work hours, casually mention places he'd been that I hadn't told her about, or notice a scar on his shoulder I didn't remember pointing out. Then there was Marcus. Normally chill, he suddenly grew defensive whenever Zoe came up. She's just trying to protect you, he'd say whenever I complained about her remarks. It was strange. Too strange. Still, I clung to hope. I wanted them to be my family, to share dinners and vacations, to build memories together. So I forced it. I invited Zoe over for pasta nights, lit candles, laughed loudly to fill the silence. But deep down, I felt it, the wrongness. The truth revealed itself on what should have been a beautiful getaway. A beach trip, just the three of us. Sun, sand, and ocean. I imagined carefree laughter, drinks at sunset, my two worlds blending together. Instead, I found betrayal. One afternoon, I left my phone in the house. When I came back, I froze at the doorway. Marcus and Zoe were tangled together on the couch, kissing like lovers. My stomach dropped, my chest tightened, and in that instant, every red flag I had ignored blazed bright in my mind. They didn't see me. I slipped away, silently, my body trembling but my mind sharpening. I knew then this wasn't an accident. This wasn't a single kiss. This was an affair. I didn't confront them. Not yet. I played along for the rest of the trip, smiling, pretending, while inside, a storm raged. When we returned home, I became a detective. I checked Marcus's phone while he slept. Messages, calls, photos, Zoe's name over and over. I cross-checked receipts, found hotel bookings, little lies dressed up as late nights at work. I pieced it together until I had a complete picture of their betrayal. And then I waited. Weeks later, on my birthday, I threw a party. Friends gathered, laughter filled the air, drinks flowed. Marcus stood by my side, Zoe pretending to beam with love. And that's when I played my hand. Everyone, I said, raising my glass, I want to share a little slideshow of memories. The screen lit up. At first, it was innocent, childhood photos, vacation snapshots, smiles with friends. But then the images shifted. Screenshots of texts between Marcus and Zoe. Hotel receipts. Photos of them together when they thought no one was watching. The room went silent. Gasps echoed. Marcus's face drained of color. Zoe's mouth fell open. And me? I just stood there, calm, a strange peace washing over me as the truth burned them both under the spotlight. They tried to speak, to explain, but it was useless. Everyone had seen. Their lies crumbled in public, their masks ripped away. I walked out of that party lighter than I had in months. The aftermath was brutal for them. Friends turned their backs. Whispers followed them everywhere, and their little secret romance collapsed under the weight of exposure. But for me, it was rebirth. I threw myself into therapy, into fitness, into rediscovering who I was without them. I cut my hair, got tattoos, traveled, and rebuilt my life from ashes. People told me I looked radiant, unrecognizable, a woman transformed not by pain, but by strength. And here's what I learned. Betrayal doesn't define you. Revenge doesn't consume you. But survival, growth, that makes you unstoppable. Marcus and Zoe lost everything worth having. I lost illusions, but I gained myself. And that's a trade I'd make again in a heartbeat.